Stephen, first of all, just if you can bring us up to date in terms of injuries, if any squad news we were aware of, the players who've been called up.
Enda Stevens and Enda Stevens has been ruled out, and Will Keane have been ruled out. So those two players have been ruled out.
And the players you've called up, can you talk to us about them?
Yeah, sure. Just obviously Sinclair Armstrong's come in. He's played for QPR in the championship this year consistently. His rise has been quite meteoric because probably wouldn't have anticipated him moving so quickly into the first team, but obviously with Evan Ferguson and Michael Obafemi, they were mainly sort of some of the strikers would try Parrott for building the team around Callum Robinson. So it's an opportunity for Sinclair because he's performed very well with QPR and has attributes that we can certainly use. We can certainly attributes, obviously because I think he's done very well at championship level. Jonathan, on the other hand, has been. I was at the European Championships a few years ago under 19s when he was voted the third best player in the European Championships, and he was in the team at the Championships and subsequently played under 21 level. Everyone wanted to sign him then. He chose to go to Celtic. It didn't work out, but he's rejuvenated himself at Bohemians and been very, very impressive this year. And so Jonathan comes into the squad also.
And do you see a possibility of them getting game time? To go from outside of the squad to...
Yeah, well, obviously needs must, and obviously we have a situation where we have 5 strikers injured, so it's certainly that is a possibility for sure.
And can I ask you the importance of the crowd? You're looking for a special result and you're looking for a special night, and you've mentioned before how important it has been that the crowd has been behind you and your team. How important will it be against the Netherlands?
Yeah, it's a great game Sunday night in Dublin in the Aviva Stadium. The anticipation, it's a sellout for a long time, and it's people are excited about the game. It has a real edge to it, and Holland obviously have a great tradition. They've had a lot of great teams, and this Dutch team obviously had a strong World Cup and lost to on penalties to Argentina, but they obviously still got to the semi-finals of the Nations League as well, but didn't start so well. But the weekend was their best performance against Greece, and they changed things around tactically, and they played very well. So it's a very, very tough challenge ahead against Holland, but one that we're happy to embrace and take on, and we're excited by the game.
Damien Spellman, please.
Stephen, the final team that beat the Netherlands back in 2001 was in that sort of golden generation. You've got a lot of young players in your team. Where would a similar result against the Netherlands this time rank in Irish football history?
Yeah, we're not comparing ourselves to the team in 2001 because they had some of the best players that ever played for Ireland, and we're not trying to compare ourselves to them. But I think I think we're an emerging team, and I think we've shown a capacity to raise a game in front of our own support, passionate support, and we put in some very good performances at home there. So it's a game that will challenge us. Holland have players that of the highest calibre. The players with the top clubs, but we've gone toe to toe with some of the best teams, and we must raise our game and get our best victory yet. That's what we'd have to do. We'd have to raise our game and get our best victory yet as a team, and that's the challenge for us. And we'll need the supporters to help us do that. We need that energy in the ground, and we'll need that level, that high octane support to be really passionate and get behind the team and give the players energy after a real. All their physical stats are very high in Paris. After a real in the heat, a tough game. So to go again, we'll need everyone to really fire.
Shane, you played on big nights for Ireland before, particularly Italy game
Yeah.
at the Euros. Do you have to kind of summon up the spirit of that in the Germany game and games like that going into a game like this?
Well, we know it's a huge game and something we have to all thrive off and make it our special night. So it's more memories we can create, and I think personally the game's still memories that I talk about to my children, big nights for your country, and it's another chance for us now to make it another special night at the Viva and make more memories.
Ed Leahy?
Stephen, we all know it's a big night for a collective performance to get a result on Sunday night. Would you also agree that it's important and vital that the individuals in the team, the Mavericks, those willing to take your game plan and really push it to the limits, perhaps step up and be brave in this game?
Well, Mavericks, it's. I see the point you're making. Maybe a creative players is that the point you make? Creative players, but
It's Nathan stepping in out of defence.
no. Listen, Holland press. They press higher than any and more aggressively than any team we've played probably. As much as any team we've played, they're a very high pressing team. They press very aggressively. They commit a lot of players to the press. You can commit 6 or 7 to the press at any time, and they've got speed. They do that. They go as a unit, and we'll have to be pass accurately and sharp and be brave in possession for sure, and. We have speed in our attack also, so we have to utilise that.
And just a quick one on shots from outside the box.
Yeah.
Goals. I tend to agree with you that everything is on individual merit. But at the same time, it's an effective tactic. And do you think your own team should maybe be employing that a bit more? I know Michael would be quick to have a shot look from goal, but would you encourage that a bit more maybe?
Yeah, and and we've got to stop. We do. I mean, the players effectively have stopped a lot of shots, but we've got to stop. As many shots as we can. We've got to get our bodies and put our bodies on the line and stop shots from outside the box. And make sure we do that. And that's very important also.
Stephen, you'll obviously be looking for a good performance tomorrow night. You've had good performances against the likes of France and maybe not been rewarded, but it is all about results really tomorrow night. To keep the qualification hopes alive. Does that change anything at all in your setup?
Yeah, listen, it's a different game tactically to France, and France are the best team in the world. In my opinion, I think they are. They've an incredible team, and an emerging team that's got better even from the World Cup. I think. But I feel that Holland have a lot of good individual players, and they're formulating the team now, and they played well against that's their best performance against Greece. Greece are a good team, and they emphatically beat Greece 3-0 up at half time, and they won comfortably. So we're going to have to put in the performance of our lives, and we're determined to try and do that. And that's I think for sure we need goals in the team, and that's what we need, and we need to match Holland right throughout, and we need to be aggressive in our approach also in this game, and be composed in the cauldron of the Aviva, because we need to be composed under pressure.
And just there's a lot of talk about that win in 2001 in the Netherlands, but signature wins have been really important for Ireland to qualify. The likes of that win, the one against Germany, this is a chance against a team that there'll be a lot of eyes, Solid Stadium as you mentioned, but a lot of eyes on this game tomorrow because it's such a big high profile team that's coming to play.
Yeah, it is, and we know that a victory is important for us. We know how important it is, and so that's where it is, and where we'll prepare well as well as we can after just coming back on Thursday night. Make sure we're ready. The players are clear of how we're going to play, and I think we'll certainly be tested against this team, and we'll have to match them, and we're capable of doing that. We're absolutely capable of doing that, and we have to show the belief and conviction to try and get the win that we need.